Sadly, Connie, I have to leave.
You do?
I just took one of those
What happened?
BuzzFeed quizzes.
Yeah.
And it says, when should you go to the pub? Okay. So it's three.
To the pub?
It's 3 questions.
All right.
And
What are the questions?
it says I need to go right now. And you need to come with me because
do?
every one of your answers is exactly the same as mine. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
What time is it? It says, is it before 5 p.m. or after 5 p.m.?
Before.
It's before. What day is it? It's
Wednesday.
Wednesday. And is your boss in the office right now?
No.
No. And
So
it
we
says,
all need to go to the pub?
It says you got right now. What are you waiting for? Go to the nearest pub and get there immediately. Now, you got it. I got it. Amanda got it. We all have to go to the pub.
Imagine if we just left and went to the bar right now.
That would probably be our last day.
Yeah. Sorry. Hey, speaking of drinking this early in the morning, how
Yeah.
did Bloody Mary Day go for Katie yesterday?
It got canceled.
What? Who canceled Bloody Mary morning?
Who knows? They ended up not doing it, so I got home, and Katie wasn't home, and I'm thinking, oh, great.
She must be having a great time.
Is she still there? What's going on? And the car's gone. So I'm like, did they decide to go, like, I don't know, on a road trip? Who knows what happens with these ladies? But no, she was shopping. They didn't have the Bloody Mary party.
Aw,
I know.
That's too bad.
LAME is what it is.
Yeah.
And here's what happened. So all of the parents are out at the bus stop, okay, waiting for the kids to go. About 8:15, 8:30 yesterday.
Okay.
And one of our neighbors had heard me talking about the Bloody Mary party that
And
they
they
were
weren't
having.
invited?
No.
Oh.
And so he said, hey, I heard all you ladies are getting crazy today and drinking Bloody Marys and having a good fun time. Have a good day. And then he walked away because he was on his way to work. He's like,
Right.
have fun doing it. So then Katie said it got very awkward as everyone kind of looked around and they were like,
Oh. You ruined the Bloody Mary party?
because nobody really wanted to do it.
Oh.
They all had things to do. Like, so somebody chimed in and said, yeah, I'm not going to come to that. And then somebody else said, yeah, I can't come either. I have to do this. And then somebody else said, no, I can't do it either. So then Katie's like, well, I thought we were doing bloodies. So she went grocery shopping instead.
Oh, no.
I know. So it fell through.
Well, it's probably a good thing she didn't do it by herself.
If she had just been drinking bloodies by herself,
Yeah,
then
it's probably a good idea.
Then I would have gotten home and I would have maybe reaped the rewards.
Yeah.
You know?
Uh-huh.
I did say to her, okay, so here's every man's fantasy. When you come home, you have a stay-at-home mom as a wife.
Yeah.
And it's the first day of school and the house is open. So
What is every man's fantasy, Curtis?
I was fantasizing that she would be waiting for me. Like,
What was she wearing?
she's wearing not a whole lot. You
Okay.
know? And she's just like, hey, the house is ours.
Uh-huh.
So I hit that garage door and her van is gone. Sorry, minivan.
Uh-huh. Her van is gone.
And my heart sunk a little. Like I dropped. I was like, oh, so much for, taking advantage of an open house.
So what time did she get home?
Who knows?
Wait,
I don't
where
keep track
were
of
you?
her.
Where were you?
I was out in the yard, so I don't know when she got home.
She could have gotten home
later
at
in
like
the day.
noon.
It was afternoon.
And you still would have had 2.5 hours.
Yeah, it was,
before
and
first
we had
child came
way
home.
more hours because Haley didn't end up even coming home till 8:30.
Right.
So then none of that. So then later we were doing something, and I said, I was really hoping that you were going to like greet me with some fun. And she's like, yeah, not happening. I'm like, come on.
Aw,
But
well,
that's
you
what
have the next 9 months.
That's what
The kids are
everyone
in
is
school
hoping
a
for,
while.
though.
Every man?
Like you get home, yeah, or probably every woman if you have a stay-at-home dad in your life. You're probably thinking the same thing. I want to come home at lunch, middle of the day, and he's just waiting, or she's waiting. They got an apron on and nothing else. Like, hey,
An apron.
let's make this happen. Maybe a boa.
An apron with a boa?
Yeah. Apron, boa, maybe some high heels.
Do you guys really find boas sexy?
Boas are not.
I mean,
because
it's very Liza Minnelli.
They're so hot and itchy,
Yeah.
and then it's in your
Okay, so you
face.
don't really want a boa.
Why we just
I mean,
like
I don't
to
want
see
you
it.
giving false. Oh,
I want to
okay.
see the boa.
Prancing around in the apron and the boa.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
And then, leave that.
And keds.
And your kids, right? Because no, those
That screams sexier
those
than
Skechers
Keds.
that
Yeah, the rolly ones.
the rolly, yeah. So then you're all
She's rolling around the house making
like,
cookies.
Look at this. No, not the ones with the wedge where it's like working out your calves.
Oh, right, the ones that all the lawsuits happen because
Yes,
of.
that's what she needs. So you got the lawsuit shoes, you got a boa, and you got an apron and nothing else. That's just what we're hoping to see. But no, we didn't get any of that.
That's every man's fantasy, huh?
I feel like it's every woman's fantasy if you got someone staying at home. It's anyone who is working outside the home and they have someone who is at home. They want to one time come home and be ready for that.
Okay.
Because we're always ready, right?
People who work outside the home are always ready?
We're always hoping. We're always hoping that the stay-at-home person is
I work outside the home.
Okay.
I never hope that.
You never hope that you're going to come home
Dan's
for lunch one day
inside with a boa and
an apron,
some lawsuit shoes on.
Yeah,
no, I
be
never
good.
hope that. Mm-mm.
Oh, like if you know he's going to be home when you get home from work, you aren't kind of hoping like he's just going to be ready.
Nope.
Oh,
I don't think that's ever happened once.
No, it never happens. No,
I don't think I've ever hoped
fantasy.
it. Is what I mean.
Has
I don't
it
think
happened?
I've ever hoped. No.
Okay.
I don't think I've ever hoped that it would either.
Yeah, I hope every time. I hope that it will.
Oh, well,
Amanda,
I'm sorry.
what about you? When you get home and let's say you know Mike's going to be home, are there any times where you're like, man, I hope Mike is like ready for this.
No.
Let's make this happen.
In all honesty, most of the time, I hope the opposite. Like, I hope I get home and he's sleeping so that I can also take a nap.
Okay, so you want to avoid physical contact with Mike.
Yes.
Do you even want Mike to be there?
No, I mean, it's fine if he's there, but
Okay.
I mostly when I get home, my goal is to take a nap.
Okay.
Okay. My goal is not.
No, your goal is not.
My goal is for something else.
Yeah.
A little more devious.
A little more devious.
I'm looking for a little more fun than a nap,
Oh,
right?
Curtis, it's the never-ending story with you.
Well, wouldn't you like that to happen? I mean, you've all both said no, so I'm just talking to myself here.
Brian, maybe Brian can join in on this
Brian, what do you think?
manly moment.
Well, yeah, you always want them ready. And I mean, realistically, in my experience, it's always kind of just whenever you're ready, she's ready, you know?
What?
No.
planet are you living on?
No, I don't know.
He's not married
You just
yet.
let her know it's go time, and
He's not married yet.
Because I remember dating. Dating was fun.
Yeah.
Remember how much fun
Oh,
you had?
yeah.
You're dating. You go out to dinner.
You still had a little motivation.
You go out to dinner and you like everybody's going to the bar and you're like, hey, on the way to the bar, let's and you pull over. I mean, that's
What?
good stuff, but that doesn't happen when you're married. You got the kids in the
please.
back.
You're dreaming.
No, it doesn't happen. I wish it would happen.
No, I know it doesn't
If we
happen.
could get that to go, but
Brian, I feel
no.
like you're lying right now.
no, just tell her it's go time.
It's
and see what
go
she says.
time. She would say, "Go ahead, start without me," and I hope that I finish before she came. You tell me you never saw the show where Bear Grylls cut open the
I
camel.
don't even
and
know who Bear
got
Grylls
in there.
is.
He's the guy. He's the guy who does things outside in nature.
Okay, no.
He's the guy who took Zac Efron swimming,
Mm-hmm.
and he had his shirt off. We all liked it. And then he took Tom Arnold, and then they went
Did we
mountain.
like that?
They went mountain biking, and it
Oh.
wasn't quite the same. Not quite the same.
No, I don't know who that is.
He is.
I've heard the name.
Okay.
Didn't know where I knew the name
So
from.
he used to have a show, and now he has a different show, like with celebrities. But he used to have a show where he would just go and do crazy things. And one
Yeah.
time he said, "Oh, I'm so freezing." He was in a desert. He's like,
Okay.
"I'm freezing," and at night the desert gets super cold. And he says,
cold.
"So what do I do?" "Oh, luckily there's a dead camel here," and he cut it open and he slept inside the dead camel.
Oh, I bet it stunk.
It may have stunk, but it's better than dying of cold,
That's true.
right?
Mhm.
You know, and sometimes things stink. And
Would you think of doing that? I mean, now you would because you've seen it.
I saw. No, I would
but
not.
before
I would have just been shivering.
Bear Grylls had this
I'd been
show,
like, "Ooh, I'm freezing. What do you do?" And there's a dead camel over there. I'm not even going near it.
I mean, I may have snuggled, but it seems like it would have flies
you would
all over
snuggle,
it. I mean, lay next to it so I could be warm.
but it's not warm. It's dead
so then why are you going inside of it?
because it's like a tent. Then
Oh, I don't know. I would have never thought to do such a thing.
no, and that's why you would be dead
Yes.
out in nature.
And then I probably don't have a knife to cut a camel open.
well, you would if you're hiking.
If I was Bear, whatever his name is.
Exactly.
Well, how do you spell bear? Is it
Bear. I don't know.
is that
if
his
you-
real name?
I believe that it's probably a nickname. I don't know. I don't have the facts when it comes to
things
Bear
I
Grylls.
wonder.
What's the Google machine say, Amanda?
BEAR.
Okay, there you go.
B-E-A-R.
She
A bear
knows.
and a camel.
Was that his real name?
I don't. Hang on.
What are you Googling when you're Googling?
She was talking to Brian, I think. Or
Oh.
Andrew.
Talking to Brian or Andrew.
Yeah, our
Okay.
interns.
Getting
She's
on.
very
no,
busy.
his real name is Edward.
Edward Grills. Told you it's probably a nickname.
Yeah, you're right.
Thank you. Thank you. When it comes to knowing what's a nickname and what's a real name,
You're pretty good at it.
I'm pretty good.
Yeah, you are pretty
I got like
good
an
at it.
85, 90% chance
Yeah.
of getting that right. Scooter, never someone's real name.
No, that's not true. You know there are some real scooters in the South. Come on.
Okay, fair enough.
Come on.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Scooter Could be someone's real name. What's another nickname? You fire some off.
I know a Junior who it's his real name.
No, it can't be his
Yes,
real
it is
name.
his real name, Junior.
Like his first name is Junior?
First name is Junior.
So he's not really a junior then.
He is a junior. They named him Junior.
So, but then his dad's name has to be Junior.
Oh, yeah. No, I don't know. No, it's his real name, though. They named him Junior.
Then he's not a real junior.
I guess
That's
he's
just
not a real
being
junior.
ironic. That's
Yeah.
like an Alanis Morissette song. All of a sudden, when your name is Junior and your dad's name is Frank, you're not a junior. Your name has to be Frank.
Yeah, no, he's a junior.
You have to be Frank Junior. And then they call you
He's
Junior.
a real junior.
Like his real name.
Yeah.
Trey? Trey's never a real name. That means you're the
That's
third.
not true.
That means you're the third.
What about Trey? There's some people named Trey.
No, you're the third. That's your nickname.
No, there are some names that are Trey.
No.
Yes.
Trey is like if your name,
Yes.
like if my name is Curtis and then my son's name is Curtis and then his son's name is Curtis, he's Trey.
No, some people have the name Trey. Trey. Or Tray. Trey.
Okay. Either way.
No, it's true.
Okay, I feel like that's false.
Hold on.
Okay.
Connie and Curtis, who's this?
Hi, this is Brittany. I just have something to put in about nicknames that you put on the radio.
Yeah.
Okay.
So my boyfriend, I want to know if Chris can guess it. His name is Eggy.
Eki?
Eggy. E-G-I.
E-G-I.
Eggy.
That's a nickname.
No, that's his real name.
It's
I'm bad at this. Okay.
Eggy.
So what is his nickname then?
He doesn't
Roger?
have one. No.
Roger.
That's cute. Sounds like Eggy, and everyone thinks it's his nickname.
Okay.
Eggy.
Eggy. Like he's always egging someone on. He's always trying to get people to do.
Do you know how he got that name?
He's from Albania.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
But like,
Well, if I
but
had
his
known
brother-
that.
But his brother's name is Eric.
Eggy and
Eric and Eggy.
Yeah. And Eggy is Albanian for Eric. So really it's two Erics.
Both
in that.
Erics.
They're both named Eric.
I don't think that's true.
That's probably false.
No, that's
But it
probably
made a lot.
false.
It sounded good.
But
I
thank
thought.
you for the little game. That was fun.
What? I'm sorry, I'm so bad at
Bye.
it. So Eggy is a real name
So is Trey.
in Albania. Trey. Did you find anyone named Trey, Amanda, on your
There are
Google
so
machine?
many people named Trey.
I know.
Trey Songs.
Yeah.
Artist. Named Trey.
There you go.
Both of those
Blah,
names are
blah.
fake.
Not
Trey and
fake.
Songs, both are fake.
Trey
Neither-
Mason, football player.
And
Yeah.
that's his real name. He's not the third in a line
Nope.
of
TRE, Trey Mason.
Thank you, Brian.
Brian. You are banned from talking
Boom.
until 9 o'clock.
You are not banned from
Yep,
talking
until
at
9
all.
o'clock.
No, you're
Brian
not.
can't talk until 9.
No, you're not.